What's up, guys? To Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into the Divine Masculine's energy, and I'm going to share a channeled message with you guys as to what it is I'm picking up on. I do feel like whoever this Divine Masculine is, they're in constant conflict, okay? Because I hear someone trying to explain themselves, and they're trying to ask somebody, like, you know, what do you want me to do? If I have feelings for her, what do you want me to do? They're trying to explain to someone that they can't just close these feelings off or shut these feelings off for you. I feel like a tower moment is happening in their life, but I am feeling truth. Like, for the first time ever, they're finally getting a chance to express their truth. Okay, so I keep hearing, like, what do you want me to do? Because I see two people arguing over your name constantly coming up, Divine Feminine. What's going on? What is this person feeling? I was going to say, what is this person feeling like your Divine Masculine is always doing? Like, you're always doing this. And I feel like that's the argument that's coming up. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that's what I mean by I feel like your Divine Masculines just, they can't help it, right? Like, I feel like it's two people having an argument over your name always coming up. Like, I feel like many of your Divine Masculines are always looking in your direction, or they're always doing something to show you that they're holding space for you, or like they're still looking in your direction somehow. I feel like whatever karmic relationship that they were in before, there was always like this push and pull with you. But whoever this karmic person is, they did not want to let go of this connection with the Divine Masculine, even though a lot of your Divine Masculines kept making efforts in your direction. I'm feeling like for a lot of karmic situations, see how we have free yourself at the top of the deck here? I'm feeling like what's coming up for a lot of karmic situations is, like, many of your masculines may be realizing that they've been in some kind of pattern where they've tried so hard to get rid of this karmic situation, but it was done in a way where it's like, okay, I'm not going to break up with you, but I'm going to treat you so horribly that it's bound to make you break up with me. And I feel like that just kept getting them stuck. And cycle after cycle after cycle, because somebody didn't care. Somebody was willing to tolerate the bad treatment. Somebody was willing to overlook things. Somebody was always willing to patch things up. And now I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines are coming out and saying, like, if this is always coming up, or if we're always arguing about this, then you leave. That's what I'm feeling here. So many of you may be feeling a lot of this stuff going on energetically with your Divine Masculines in terms of the Tower moment, right? We'll get some oracle messages on it and find out a little bit more about what's going on. But what else is brewing romantically for the feminines? Okay, so we have reconciliation. So I feel like some of them might have recently reached out and they got caught reaching out. Or you guys might have initiated communication again, and somebody's having arguments again that are making them feel stuck. It's time to take control of your life, okay? They don't want the chaos, the drama. I feel like when they think about you and how the connection feels to you, it feels loving, or there's something about it that feels like genuine friendship, or it feels like they deserve love. But I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a Divine Masculine who struggles to accept the connection with you because they've been in these toxic patterns for so long. They really do feel like maybe like they can't initiate some type of genuine new start with you, because with this, it's time to take back control of your life. Some of you might be getting a lot of like superficial communication, and that tells you they're fully not ready. Like, instead of just outright calling you or texting you. And guys, furthermore, like, don't accept text messages from men. Like, honestly, you want to talk to me? Pick up the phone and call me. Because the reason I say that is because a lot of you have been dealing with like a lot of manipulation too, from like people pretending in text messages and things like that. Like, people sending you messages and it's not even really your Divine Masculines communicating. A lot of you have been dealing with sabotage energy like that. So just a heads up, tell people to call you. Be like, I'm old fashioned, I do telephone calls. All right, so somebody is definitely coming back your way, but the energy that I'm picking up off of this reading is like somebody finally feeling like they deserve love. And you know, the thing is like, you don't have to accept this person back into your life. You don't have to accept this reconciliation. But I think that what they're trying to say to you is that making effort towards you, or this constant need to come in your direction, you represent a sense of like peace. Maybe the interactions that you did have with them were really positive. Your energy felt loving. Maybe you made them feel like they were lovable. Whoever they were with made them feel like worthless in some way. Look at that, self-worth. Maybe it took reaching out to you or connecting with you while they were still in a relationship with somebody else to actually make them see their self-worth. Many of your masculines were like, oh shit, this is what it's like to be complimented. Like, this is what it's like to be told, you know, I'm handsome or I'm loved, or, you know, they weren't experiencing things like that. And I think that that is the real lesson behind why they're wanting to free themselves of this connection. It's not that you're causing anything, Divine Feminine. It's just who you are and how genuine you are. That's just what makes them want to come towards you, is that you represent great love. You represent the potential of a great romantic relationship, something that they didn't honestly think that they were worthy of or that they deserved. Because I'm telling you, somebody's been wrapped up in so many toxic cycles and patterns of what they think a relationship is supposed to be, that like they don't even know how to recognize a good thing. This is why this masculine has always come in and out. It's like they don't even know how to love properly. Okay, so I feel like this is maybe a big tower moment right now that's happening, is somebody starting to realize their self-worth. And like I said, you don't have to accept them back, but it's definitely a lesson learned by you coming into their life. Either way, I don't feel like you're going to come together with this person right away, because there's just too much going on in the background in terms of them really needing to end something. And furthermore, Divine Feminine, before even getting into a connection with you, making sure that there's absolutely no remnants of this past person, because I'm seeing that they were very controlling, manipulative, and even have communicated with you, Divine Feminine, on the low, pretending to be this Divine Masculine. Okay, sabotaging this connection and things like that. So pay attention to dreams right now. Many of your Divine Masculines may be having a lot of dreams, a lot of clarity, a lot of messages about, I feel like, repetitive energies. They could be having nightmares as well about some of the karmic energies. Some of the dreams that may be patterns, or it may be very significant for the Divine Masculines, is it's going to be like elevator dreams or dreams of being in buildings. Okay, so they go into a building and it's like they can't seem to find the exit or their way out. Another thing that's going to let them know that they need to take back control of their life and exit the situation is dreams that make you, or it puts you in a situation where you feel like you showed up to school or to class and you didn't do the project, or you totally forgot to do the project. And the teacher's like, you know, okay, it's due, and you're just like, shit. Like, I didn't actually like do my assignment, or whatever the case is. So dreams of being trapped, and it's like you're in a building, you can't find your way out. And also dreams of like failing an assignment or not showing up. And I feel like these represent like taking back control and like not showing up for yourself. This is a test, and I feel like they need to pass this test by maybe following like that guidance that comes through, probably in the form of like communicating with you as well, Divine Feminine. Most likely that's why they're always leaning in your direction, like spying on you, watching you. It's because you bring a sense of like hope to them. There's the spying and watching. You bring a sense of like peace. Maybe the way that you live your life, or your energy itself, is like a map or a way out of what they've been through. Maybe you've been through similar things, Divine Feminine. Maybe you've been through a relationship yourself where you made an exit because maybe you were controlled, or you were experiencing things that made you question your self-worth, and you left that behind and exited, and, you know, maybe made a whole new world for yourself. I think that That's also part of whoever this karmic person is that's keeping this masculine tied down. That's also too like why they watch you so heavily. It's like you live a completely sovereign life, or you live like a very different life that is very inspiring but also very triggering as well. Okay, passion and chemistry. So this is also affecting this connection here. There's obvious passion and chemistry between you and your divine masculine. That's that make the effort here. This is why they're constantly drawn to you, and this is why it's always a problem, or it's always coming up, and this is why it's not going to go anywhere. This is not something that whoever this masculine is with, they think that the connection with the divine feminine that the masculine has is something that the masculine is just going to get over with time. That's a really funky message to come out, but that is really what I'm feeling. In the meantime, just sit tight. It'll pass, okay? This crush for the divine feminine, it'll pass. Just give it time. Don't talk to her. Block her off of all your social medias. You just come off social media altogether. I feel like your divine masculines have tried everything, okay? They have tried everything to remove you out of their energy, their mind, they can't. They always go back to this energy. Whoever they're with also goes back to this energy, and then they are back to square one, which is at each other's throats, because this is really hard to let go of, that the masculines feel with you, okay? Someone feels, or someone's had control over the masculine for a really long time, really trying to shake this connection to you out of their relationship. And I feel like most of the years that they've spent together has been all about you, divine feminine. Many of your masculines are realizing, like, I can't do this anymore. I can't be with you and constantly just focus on the divine feminine all the time. I might as well be with her, right? I might as well go towards her and be with her, because I'm with you and all we do is talk about her. So I might as well go and be with her. That is what's going on here, and that's why they're feeling like they really need to take back control. A lot of you divine feminines have people spying, watching. Okay, your name is constantly coming up in these cycles, and I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, I'm hearing somebody just can't take it anymore. Like, they may even be saying to this person, look at the twin flame energy is coming up, like, you leave. Like, if I keep talking about the divine feminine so much, or if we keep having this argument, why don't you leave? Instead of doing X, Y, and Z to make me forget her, why don't you just walk away? So that's where they're at. I feel like they're just fed up, and this is maybe the karmic balance that's taking place, that they had to realize this on their own, right? They're sick and tired of going through these karmic cycles. It's time for some kind of balance to take place. This had to come from them. It might have been 100 cycles they had to go through in this situation, but at the end of the day, they had to take back control of their life. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you for this quick check-in. If you guys would like a personal session with me, hit me up over at hipsy.com. If you guys would like to join the channel memberships, I do have 18 plus readings on there that are more on the sensual side, in case you missed that one tonight. In fact, you know what? What time is it? I might actually do one of those next, okay? One of those sensual readings. All right? I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.